Sup witches, this is Nine the Hermit, and today we are continuing connecting with the tarot. So, today we're gonna talk about the Five of Wands, and here's my card that I colored. How did you guys find coloring this card? I thought it was quite confusing to see whose leg is, who's wearing green, who's wearing blue, whose leg is that, whose leg is this, and all these ones you have to make sure to keep the hands on the cards and make sure you have the right boots colors and everything. I thought it was quite confusing, which can already represent some of the meanings of this card. So if we go to the tarot coloring book, conflict and competition. As we have already seen with the Five of Cups, fives are usually changes. They usually represent some difficulties. So Five of Pentacles, if you remember, they're outside in the winter and it's cold. Five of Swords, there's some sort of a conflict. Here too, you see like a conflict or competition in the Five of Wands, and in the Five of Cups, it's some disappointment. So this five could be interpreted in different ways. So let's say if we look at the upright meaning, it could be a mock battle. So sort of like not a real battle, but like a game. A test of strength, sparring or debate, a meeting of minds, competitive spirit. And if we go and take a look at our symbols, so first, I don't remember where I read that, but this card can also mean that they're building something together, like they putting on a tent, which one of the jokes or a meme on the internet that's going on for this card is putting a tent, like a camping tent, and how people are struggling to put a tent. Or in an actual book I read about the fact that they are trying to build a pentacle, like a star. So if you see the people here, it almost looks like the beginning of a star. You have the upper part, then the crossing part like that, and we're missing one like that. This one should go like that to build a star. So building a pentacle together. So it could also be like teamwork, working together to build a pentacle. So let's take a look at some of the meanings from this book. First of all, you see a group, a professional team, family, neighbors. You are involved or you observe the contest. It could also represent different parts inside of you competing. So five flames burn within you and compete with each other. Competition, contest, friction, heat, achieving more with teamwork. It could also represent some martial arts, according to this book. Aikido, Taekwondo, competition, contest, to ensure that the will remains fresh and alert. Our various aspects should wrestle with each other regularly. The size of the figures. So this book states that the people in this card can be adolescents, full of life in the process of growing, staying young at heart and or keeping a youthful will. Adolescents, young men in competition to gain the biggest wand. Competing forces without a clear winner. And one of the figure in the card is wearing a hat, and here they link it back to the Page of Wands who's wearing a hat. However, I find that the hats look different. The Page of Wands has a hat with a feather, and this one is just, it looks like what's it called? A firefighter hat that he has in this card. Yellow, green background. So there's no desert that's visible, and there's some green. Fertility, a place where things can grow. Here are nature and vitality. And you can see that the people are dressed in different colors in the clothes. So you can see the different perspectives or different people coming together to try either to build something or to compete. But you can see there can be differences. Now, if we go to the 78 Degrees of Wisdom by Rachel Pollack, so here she says, again, conflict, but on a lighter level. It is the nature of ones to see life as battle, but in its best sense of battle becomes an exciting struggle eagerly sought after. Fives are usually difficulty, loss, competition. The people in this card, they seek not to destroy, but only to compete for sheer joy of action. And if we talk about the reversed meaning of the card, so upright, it could have mean wanting to compete for action, sort of like a game, not too intense, but when it goes reversed, it could mean a sense of rules and fair play that is not respected anymore. So the rules are being abandoned. Battle has taken on a more serious, nastier tone, bitterness or disillusionment, as people seek actually to hurt or ruin each other. The fire has gone out. And from the tarot coloring book, some of the reversed meanings: battleground, win at all costs, attitude, blood sport, dirty politics, lack of rules, etc. So also this fall I received a package from Theresa Reed, who is the author of this book, and she sent me two of her books signed. Because she saw me doing the D series and she liked how I used the tarot coloring book. And inside the package that she sent me, there was a card, a tarot card with a message for me, and it was the card that she pulled for me and that had the message on. I still have it somewhere here as a bookmark, that I use it as a bookmark. The card was the 5 of Wands, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want that card. And she's like, this is a card for you. It represents competition, like gameplay and everything. And actually this year I went through a lot of competition to get into university program, which was very hard to get in. And it's true that it was quite hard, and it was kind of like a game. You had to show your best side and you had to compete to get in, which can totally represent why she picked that card for me at this time. So if you are in the 5 of Wands situation, enjoy the game and try to get the best out of this game, not get it too seriously, to be able to win or build a team, resolve a team conflict if you're working in a team and you're struggling. Then what else? So have a very lovely rest of your weekend, and also stay safe, and I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know what kind of videos would you like to see in this channel. If you would like to see more review videos, if you would like to see more cards, please let me know. I'm open to make some new videos for you guys. Thank you.